Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to ZEPHON, where today we're marching through the Crook Killer Swamp into the Grave Marsh. I expect it to be a fun, upbeat trip, very enjoyable for all involved. And then we're just going to blow up this city, because, I don't know, I got a hammer. That looks like a nail down there. We're also going to keep expanding at home. And I know, I started building Jamin out because I was like, oh man, look at all these cool bonus science tiles. But I should probably actually build some troop production stuff, right? Like, we should have more places to put units out, especially places closer to the front. So maybe I think I am gonna get a research laboratory or two down quickly, and then maybe grab the watchtower with the city proper. We could just build another city, huh? But, like, we have to be wary of loyalty. Every city reduces loyalty pretty significantly, and then population reduces it further. We did research hollow theaters this time, so we're ready to keep on our loyalty amounts. But there's another forest over here. You know, maybe it is, maybe that's the thing to do, actually. Maybe we should be... Maybe as soon as we finish the anti-grav assembler in Shilling, that's exactly what we should do, is build another engineer. I might give that a try, honestly. See how much loyalty loss we can bear. How much is manageable with the buildings we have access to?
I think I can do that.
Okay, we are not very fast. Just gonna do cauterizes on the way. Try to get us
I should have stayed home today.
try to get our cooldowns moving.
I should have stayed home today. I'm here.
I think these guys feel like they should have stayed home today. I don't know, it's just an impression I'm getting.
Yeah, got it.
So we won't be able to capture
This body feels
the Survivor's Bazaar because it does belong to our friends. But how it's a 4-turn cooldown? I don't know. The Ghost Walk is probably... It's not worth spending the cooldown, I think. And then may as well hit those trauma kits. Just get them... Keep everything on cooldown, you know?
I should have stayed home today.
Okay, we have no idea what Green's situation is like, what his troops are like, how he's doing economically. We're just going to push and see what happens. And our cities do not, in fact, need more orders. I know what they want, but we're not doing it. We don't really need to build more Ishim enforcers at this moment, I think. Okay, we got incoming. It's just normal dudes. Okay. So, our Chayot exterminators are even more powerful, and we are one technology away from moving into Tier 5. Improves diplomatic standing with the Anchorite over time. Like, honestly, I kind of feel like... just grabbing stuff we don't need to build, because I feel like we have enough things to build in the near future. And if we can just get a little bit of friendship from more factions, reduce the number of people we have to kill in the world, that seems wise to me.
Knew I should have stayed home today.
Alright, we'll spill some blood while we continue to move forward here.
You're going to die now.
It's nice that we can you know, shoot and still be moving forward at full speed.
You said something. That's in reach.
That is actually it's a pretty significant bonus. This faction is cool.
You said something.
Alright, who wants to be the first one to step further forward and find out?
That's in reach.
I'm being a little cautious about it.
That's in reach.
We're gonna take it easy here.
Sitting here.
should have stayed home today.
Alright, Shieling is for sure going to start assembling a Chaot Exterminator. So these have upkeep that's measured in chips and minerals, which we have plenty of. Unfortunately, it does take forever to build one, but I mean, that's not a huge surprise. We are massive loyalty loss here. So each positive point increases resource output by 1%, while each negative point decreases it by 2%. So it's bad. It's pretty bad how bad our loyalty is. Okay. Let me acquire a tile. I don't really want to build the Hollow Theater in that forest. I'm going to acquire this tile. We'll build Hollow Theaters and power plants and stuff, and then we'll go back to research centers afterward. But I don't want anything coming out of the synthetic printer right now. Would I be better off just turning it off? Okay, putting it in sleep mode doesn't actually... It doesn't... I thought putting it in sleep mode would turn off its resource output, but that seems not to be the case. I thought it was, you put the thing in low power mode. Because, like, there's some interesting trade-offs to be made with power draw versus, like, producing the minerals, but I guess that's not even an element of the game. Alright, Isham Enforcers, level 4. Welcome to South Ithaca, which has the same kinds of defenses that we have. So, a bunch of assault rifles at distance 2. I think I'm actually going to let you take another hit before I...
Ain't no such thing as safe anymore.
Before I go and employ the scalpel.
Closing the gap.
The cauterize. That is a cliff. We cannot advance that way. Good to know.
I think I can do that. I think I can do that.
So, 6 armor, 69 health, considerably more defenses. It feels like there's a lot more defensive firepower. This might not be as doable. We might have to wait for the exterminators, I could just open fire on it with the Icarus satellite, but it's not really going to be that much damage, and we could burn through our supply of influence really quickly for very little gain in that way. I don't know if this is where I need to be looking. Okay, they're fighting something, but it's definitely not the most important thing going on. Okay, my city's shooting at an Abcon. I guess that's kind of important. A little bit. We're providing as much fire support as we can. Yeah, my standing with Cyrus has decreased because of my trade agreement, not because I'm marching on him with a huge army. You would think that would be the thing he would care about. Okay, so I do want to go get this cash, obviously. Fire a couple of trauma kits. And I can make it all the way to here. We could start chopping. If I'm going to do this, let me engage the evasion processor first.
Don't touch me.
Because she is going to provoke from the machine guns, right? Oh no, that's right. She's stealthed. Well, still having her have evasion bonuses when she's up front like this is a good idea. This seems like a good turn to cauterize your wounds.
I can still fight. Knew I should have stayed home today. This is what I was made for.
And yeah, I guess let's get to it. Okay, this tile does have city, so we have some cover bonus.
Shooting.
Ready for the human race.
You guys can make it a little bit further. There's ruins here, so that's some kind of cover.
You said something. That's in reach.
Absolutely throw some assistance up this way. Okay, Shaman's got one more research thing. One more turn on the research thing. Yeah. And you are now going to build a hollow theater. So that by itself is only 6 loyalty. Yeah, so I guess actually it does feel like another city leeching 6 loyalty would be pretty tough to deal with right now. Maybe we do want to hold off at least a little bit until we have our loyalty under control. Because I don't want to get our city in a position where it's too unproductive. Trying to fix that after getting to that point feels like a bad idea. You can just keep shooting.
Ready for the human race.
The headquarters attacked the militants, which is not a huge surprise to me. Did 7.1 damage.
I'm here.
Okay,
Or what's
I mean, it's
left
not
of me
great.
is. You're going to die now. I think I can do
Grab
that.
this cache, which is full of... Okay, research is not
I'm
bad.
here. Or what's left of me
That's
is.
probably the thing I'm most excited to see. You just keep chopping. Are you allowed to perform assassinate on a city? You are allowed to perform assassinate on a city. That is a fair amount of extra damage. That's weird. That's wild that that
I'm
works.
Here. Or what's left of me is.
Yeah, step down into the grave marsh.
Knew I should have stayed home today. I hope
Let's keep rolling people up. I mean, honestly, the damage output is not that bad.
You said something. You're going to die now.
So we saw what looked like a unit of militants and maybe also one of those buggies run away from the city. Oh, let's definitely hit it in the accuracy.
You said something.
So I assume it'll be, coming after us at some point. I mean, I don't want to be crouching these fire tiles for sure.
Knew I should have stayed home today.
Do we just... I'm just going to withdraw with these guys. They took a very serious hit. Let's
Yeah, all right.
fall back.
I'm here. Or what's left of me is.
Let's
Knew I should
not
have
stand
stayed
in the
home
fire
today.
tile.
I think I can do that.
Okay, you're not going anywhere. So, I mean, we probably ought to build a hollow theater, I guess. But this is one of these lovely research forests. I'm going to put this down, then we'll worry about hollow theaters and stuff in the next tile. All right, and we're going to get our Trials of the Eremite in a second here as well. Ow. The fire damage is remarkably explosive. Okay. It was the damnedest thing. The Anchorite's messengers would appear out of the blue with gifts for our people. To congratulate you for completing a trial, they would be told. But what trials? The practical romantic had a guess that the Anchorite was testing us. If we could piece together the deeds it was rewarding, we might permanently ingratiate ourselves with the mysterious hermit. Sure, maybe. I discovered a bunker? Huh. Okay, seems like kind of a not my problem sort of thing.
Ready for the human race.
Yeah, I have to say the blinded thing, this chaotic prospect is a pretty solid piece of gear.
Cutting some strings.
Something I'm very glad that we have.
I'm here. Or what's left of me is.
Oh, well, that's bleed. It's not even better than being in the fire.
I'm here. Or what's left of me is. That's in reach. I hope this hurts.
So what do you have going on down here?
Counting down to the
Barracks, automated factory. All right. I don't know if standing on a tile affects the function of the tile at all. It totally might, right?
You're going to die now.
It might be that you like can't produce units on a tile that has an enemy standing in it.
You said something. That's in reach. I hope this hurts.
counting down to the kill.
No, you're good. You did the thing. How close are we to level 6? Where do I see your XP? Okay. So we need another 6.5 experience to get the ultimate.
I'm not dying today.
I did not notice what it was,
Fine.
but it's
Whatever
probably,
keeps it
you know,
alive.
whatever it is, I'm sure it's exciting.
I think I can do
Looks
that.
like we only get this far forward, but
I'm
that's
here.
one more gun in place soon enough.
Don't make me wait, please.
You're still good.
I'm here. All what's left of me is...
You guys might survive long enough to just cauterize through the damage. Alright, and with that we have a new tier open. So, 5% cover damage reduction for all of my non-large cyber units. That's like whatever. We're getting access to these higher tier resources. For the ability for engineers to build bunkers, which seems extremely whatever. We don't have access to a lot of these like real fancy fancier buildings. The Hashmalim Host, a large mechanical hover unit that manipulates gravity to ignore cover, damage large units, and affect the accuracy of allies and enemies. Well, that sounds exciting. We never did pick up construction yard, right? I think I do want to grab this. Yeah, let's fall back, grab a thing from a previous era, which it turns out we can do in a single turn. And then we'll sort out our other problems afterward. All right, I see why that would be the focus. The anchorite has taken to the airwaves again. He's mourning the loss of his people. We saw this event before with the other character. Okay, now that we have construction yards, I just thought that was a thing worth grabbing. I don't know. 5% cover damage reduction feels like such a small benefit. Let's learn how to make this bizarre kind of unit. It costs power, which is interesting.
His body feels more capable.
Alright, she's gonna have Assassinate again in one turn. You should step around here, and let's do this thing. Actually, you know what? Let's move her to here now.
You said something.
So I'm trying to make sure that there's room for this guy to come out of the fire.
I think I can
Although this turn just hitting Cauterize, I think is the sensible play.
still fight. You said something.
Alright, got ourselves a nice cover bonus.
This is what I was made for.
The city is damaged now, so it's putting out less. What's the reaction, or the reduction is 33% accuracy. It's pretty significant. Yeah, even without any advanced units, we're getting through this pretty quickly.
This is what I was made for. Ready for the human.
Turns out numbers are really what matters. You're good.
Wait.
You guys are good. Okay, cities are doing what cities need to do. My bodies continue to explode. Yeah, I do find it really interesting that we saw a couple of military units here, and all they did was withdraw. They immediately recognized this as not worth defending, and just gave up the city.
You said something.
I guess maybe they were right, given the way the math is going here, but it feels
I hope this hurts.
it feels like you would wish your opponents would put up more of a fight than that, I guess. You guys still have a shot from here, right? Yeah.
I hope this hurts.
Okay, you guys are about to have Scalpel. How much damage was that last attack for? 5.5?
This is what I was made for.
Just take the shot here.
Ready for the human race.
You guys can make it to the city tile over there. Nope, not quite.
This is what I was made for.
I am a fool.
Ready for the human race.
Okay, who still has actions left? Not you. You do.
You're going to die now.
And, in fact, a full power action. And then you're
Don't
good.
make me wait.
And you're good.
Please.
Okay. So the capital hit its cap on population points, and right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we don't actually need more population. I am not going to build more hab blocks for the moment. We're gonna hold off on that. Anchorite declared war on me. What the hell, dude? We were friends.
I'm here. All that's left of me is...
All systems rigged. About time it came crashing down. Your feeble military had a major impact on this decision, I guess. Okay. After we researched the thing that makes us constantly gain reputation with you, and it just
Counting down to the kill.
frustrating timing.
This
Anyway,
will hurt.
this city's just about knocked over.
I hope this hurts. A lot. You're going to die now. I hope this hurts.
Although it is going to take forever for all these attack animations to play out.
I hope this hurts. A lot.
Okay, we're almost there. How much health does this thing have left? 3? You know, it would be worth using the satellite if that would finish it. It looks like it will. Your standing with Cyrus has decreased because of your involvement in the destruction of South Ithaca. All right. I don't doubt that there were a lot of good people in that city. That is kind of how cities work. But, you know, it's impolite to draw attention to it. Okay, so now we have to start thinking about, like, if this guy's actually going to be a problem, we have to start thinking about his control of the things in the area. Maybe we should just go and burn down Schroden. We're probably not going to be able to get him to stop being at war with us for at least a few turns, right? Let's grab another tile to put a power plant in, and probably some kind of unit production facility. So I'm debating, like, with these units, do we want to keep moving south? We can see there's another green city. Or should we redirect to defend against an attack from the Anchorite? I really don't want to do that, and I really want to keep pushing on Cyrus. Especially since we don't know how many cities he has. This might be the last one. Do we see... No, we see somebody else's property over here. I bet this is his last city. I want to push this way. I want to keep moving forward on him, and if we spend a turn running the wrong way here, I mean, it is what it is.
I'm here. All that's left of me is... Knew I should have stayed home today. That's in reach. That's in reach.
By tacking sort of down and left like this, we can turn around very easily. And I wonder if we should go try to grab the Survivor's Bazaar.
Yeah, all right.
since it's now a thing that can happen. And then you can just heal up in there. So I can't tell, is this... No, those are real buildings. This is the city. That's just an outpost, but that is the real city down there. Gosh, it takes a long time to build these these big mechanical units. All right. We need 2 more things before we're able to move on. I wonder if premium access is a thing to do, because if we don't set up a proper construction thing for each advanced resource, premium access might be the only way to make sure that we can get like all 3 of the resources. What do these items do? Okay, 2 turns out of every 5, 50% damage reduction. Yeah, extra attacks per group member. That's weird. It just, okay, just... It's an expendable. I'm assuming that icon next to 1 of 1 means this is an expendable thing with 1 charge. Just gains you a bunch of XP. I mean, that's fine. Or we could get transuranium stabilizers and antimatter plants and quantum manipulators and try to set up our own incomes of those resources. And I guess I think that feels better. Like, I don't want to have to always go begging.
Amity demands this.
Yes, I would accept the alliance. Hell yeah, this hellish world offers no room for fellowship. Yet that's precisely why we must bond together. I am so with you. That's us band together. The font's a little, you know, whatever. I accept.
May you return richer.
The anchorite has goofed. Okay, control left click to mark tiles for yourself and your allies. The chiefess, what's up?
It's you.
See, while you steps are hiding in your tunnels, we lived through it up here. Sure. So we just met you. Standing with us ambivalent, you're at war with everybody that we know of.
You're after my own black heart.
And you like our hit and run trait. Like knocking on the door and running away before the grenade goes off.
What you got?
Well, I mean, I would love peace.
Now
Do you do peace? Do you do peace if I give you resources? I can part with that. For sure I can part with that.
That works for me.
All right. Yeah, let's be cool for a little bit here. Map exchange? Fair dinkum. Fair dinkum indeed. All right, so that tells us a tremendous amount about the rest of the world. Yeah, wow, she knew a lot of the stuff we didn't know. In fact, between us, that's huge. Really, really happy about that now. Okay. Let us continue to press. Oh, I didn't realize there was such a height differential there. Okay, so we have to go around through some of this bleed. Let me grab this thing with the hero. And then that'll let at least 1 unit come through here. We're going to have to send some of us through the bleed, I think. Mount Charleston. Maybe this isn't your original city. Because this only has 40 HP. Yeah, this is just all of your traits. Okay.
I'm here, or what's left of me.
I wish we had
That's in reach.
sneakily superior ways to travel.
I think I can do that.
All we can really do is walk through the garbage.
Yeah, all right.
I miss being able to bleed walk, you know? Oh, hey, an outrider. Well, fuck you. That'll show them. All right, this city is still feeling pretty disloyal. Even more hollow theaters. Okay, So these things, like, do I want to produce one of these next? I probably do. I was figuring we'd build a couple of the exterminators because they are pretty badass. But I do kind of want to see the new thing in action as well. Alright, yeah, we're going to take a lot of damage walking through all this bleed and whatnot. That bunker is well positioned. I think this is going to turn out to be really, really bad for the anchorite. Oh, and we can see the romantic is just about to produce a bunch more cool military units. Ah, this tile has cicadas on it. God damn it. I don't think I actually want to try to hold it. I don't think I want to park here if it's not a place that I can heal.
All what's left of me is.
Okay, I think we're just... Oh, boy. This could be a really bad idea. Let's hit the trauma kit, turn on the evasion processor, and overcommit hilariously.
I could go for a walk.
Yeah, no, this is barely a city at all. Well, let's knock it over. This is for sure a recent construction.
Knew I should have stayed home today. This is what I was made for.
Shooting lasers at
I'm here.
buildings.
Or what's left of me.
It's my favorite shit.
I think I can do that. You're going to die now. I'm here.
So if the anchorite can be chill,
That's Emergence.
just chill enough even, right? We don't necessarily need like
Do that.
a cessation of hostilities. I just need to not actively be attacked
I think I can do
while we continue to push here. I think we can get some stuff done. Oh, there's an outpost right there. We should probably grab that. All right, I do think we're going to need some power plants. It's not like urgent. Maybe I should build an anti-grav assembler first. Then we'll build power plants while we're building vehicles. Because we're really, like, we're not in dire shape here. We have enough population to run all of our buildings. We have growth. Yeah. I think it should be fine. Alright, that's very unfortunate for you guys. I wonder if there's a slider in the options for the speed of the combat animations. Okay, incoming call from the other player.
The city adore you.
They love that we're at war with the anchorite, which I had nothing to do with.
We offer the world.
And they consider our military to be quite powerful, in fact. Sure, I'm into peace.
We will meet again.
I like the fact that they refer to you as singleton. Like, it's so natural for them to be a triad that you're the weird one. I like the way that that plays out. So, if we are going to get down here quickly, I guess we can move over the water for a while.
This isn't the world I knew.
You're very, very slowly catching up. You know what? Before I forget. Scroll speed, animation speed. We can turn the animations up a lot. Okay. That will help for sure. So let's have a quick look at this. Okay, just a microchip fabricator. Definitely a thing that I would like to have control of. You're not in any kind of cover. Cover's a lot scarcer around this one than it has been around some of the other things. This feels like a great time for a maxed out assassinate.
Make my mark.
I'm here. All what's left of me is. You're going to die now.
Yeah, I can't really do too much as far as cover goes, but I can cauterize my wounds.
I can still fight. Knew I should have stayed home today. I'm here. All what's left of me is. hurts. I think
Okay, nobody else should have to walk through the bleed. What does the Whispering Whites effect do again? I don't remember. But so their real city must be either in the forest over here or like further down in the corner. I guess given how close to the edge of the map we started, it makes sense for it to be further down in the corner.
This isn't the world I knew.
I sort of don't want to step into the... Hey, compendium. Whispering Whites is morale reduction each turn, so I probably don't want to run my hero down there. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just stay right there.
Blending in.
And yeah, let's start building a Hushmalim host. I'm curious. It feels like there's not much to do except like continuously ramp up your combat capabilities. It is very much a focus on that sort of thing. All right, so now we have friendly tanks, proper friendly tanks. All right, antimatter plants we got figured out. It's so hard to know which things are going to be the most valuable, I guess. Yeah. So we did lose some machine enforcers. Headquarters doing some real damage.
for the human race.
This is mine, obviously. We probably need to take the time to knock over this Outrider, right?
Ready for the human race.
So let's move y'all to here.
I hope this hurts a lot.
If we ghost walk, yeah, I can make it to an adjacent space.
I do my best when no one's watching.
You said something.
And we can also hit it with the Candle of Glory.
I'm here.
Let's not have you getting away now.
That's in reach. You're going to die now. That's in reach.
All right, city's properly damaged.
That's in reach.
Most of us can't get over to the spots where
That's better than just sitting
we'd be
here.
able to damage the buggy anyway.
Processing requested coordinates.
I was kind of expecting to be able to get back out of the water. I'm a little worried now that I may have cliffed myself away from being able to get back on land. And every once in a while, we should just check in with the anchorite and see if it's possible to offer peace. Okay, I'm not gonna make a big old thing about it. At least not right now. Because it does seem like the anchorite is losing badly. Oh. Okay, 3 we were. Klothos, Atropos, Lachesis, Maiden, Woman, Crone, Son, Father, Spirit. Now, through your actions, we are sundered. I didn't action you. I'm taking no responsibility for the sundering. Yeah, it does look like the only route for getting back up on land that exists anywhere is here, maybe? Well, that's annoying. So it looks like it can't deal with a height difference of more than 1 tile. And the entire coast. Well, I'm gonna come down here actually, and we're gonna see if that actually is the case all the way down the coast. There's gotta be some spot that's low enough.
That's better than just sitting here.
Hopefully. We can hit one of these trauma kits. You are not getting away.
This will hurt. I promise.
Get it? This wheel hurt.
That's in reach.
Okay, we're doing some okay damage here.
I hope this hurts a lot. Ready for the human race. I think I can do that. You're going to die now.
And then we do need to make sure the city's still taking damage, of course.
You're going to die now. I think I can do that.
But yeah, we're in good place on that. We're in a good spot on that. We have lots of damage still rolling in. I'm feeling a little silly about this. It is so far looking like there's not going to be a way up anywhere. But like there's got to be a functional coastal area like down by where his city is, right? Gosh, I sure hope so. So do we know where they were? We don't really. Although the fact that we don't know where they were does kind of tell us where they were because there's not a huge amount of the map that we can't see. I'm a little surprised at how not immediately dominant that tank is, you know? Minus 25% loyalty upkeep if population is between 7 and 12. That's interesting. Just only let your cities grow to a certain size. Asset stripping. 100% bonus flat resources from outposts. That's actually kind of cool. Perimeter extension requires urban sprawl. You know, we might want to go back and get urban sprawl, actually. Yeah, let me do that. We have a moment here. Let our headquarters acquire that second rank of tiles.
Demands this.
I would consider accepting your gift. Sure.
May you return richer.
Indeed. So yeah, we're just gonna fly all the way down the coast. We're gonna figure this out.
We'll make it through. We have to.
Their buggy ran off into the night. I have no idea where it is. I am inclined to allow it to escape. Rather than hunting it, at least. Okay, you probably need to get to safety.
I could go for a walk. Cutting some strength.
Although, actually, maybe what I need to do is just focus on combat here. Well, we're not quite going to be able to shut this thing down this turn, even with the Icarus satellite. No, never mind. The Icarus satellite looks like it will shut this down. And that was Cyrus's last city, so the other one must have been his first city, maybe? Because this was barely built up. Alright, Cyrus is defeated.
You said something.
That probably makes it easier for you to survive. You leveled up and got access to the Dance of the Aralim. 5-turn cooldown, self, and... Okay, it attacks all adjacent enemy units, dealing about 4 damage with 4 armor reduction. Okay, I mean, it seems pretty alright. Multi-attack seems significant. So, like... How many players are left in this game? You're defeated, I'm in an alliance with you. Like, does it need to be the case that every force... It's not... There should be 4 player factions, right? Which is these 3 and me. So all of the player factions are allied or dead. So we do have to deal with these 2 before the game ends, I guess. Well, I would love to see if we can get an alliance going with the Chiefess, and in the interim, I guess we just march on the Anchorite, right? These poor militants. Yep, you're doing great work. Now turn around. Okay, let's grab the last tile. This is still a place where I want to put up a research facility, but I don't think that's the first thing that's happening. Alright, they are continuing to do the work over there. I guess we could head west through the Agony Mountain area and approach Schrodin from the south, or we could go north. It's basically just like this volcano is a problem, and which way do we want to go around it?
I think I can do that.
I guess it kind of makes the most sense to come up.
I should have stayed home today. I should have stayed home today.
Because I don't really want to,
I think I can do that.
well, you know, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what I think is best.
Closing the gap.
Let's move through these Whispering Whites real quick.
I think I can do that.
I'll tell you, now I definitely feel like we're just heading back with the Exterminator. It's going to take forever to get into into proper action. But, like, coming down here, I thought when there was another city, I thought I was flanking the enemies, you know? Yeah, it does look like he's just got a lot of low-tier infantry, and they're fine, I guess, but they're not very high level, even. Sky Fortress that produces cyber aircraft, increasing housing and loyalty, and also chips. You know, that's pretty cool. Give me a Sky Fortress. Teach me how to Sky Fortress.
On it.
That's in reach. Knew I should have stayed home today.
Probably don't run through the fire.
Do that.
Right? I think that
Knew
makes
I should
sense.
have stayed home today.
You can ghost walk the trees a little bit? Not really. Alright, well, just
Closing the gap.
run through the bleed. We'll medkit ourselves out of that.
Processing requested coordinates.
So, we're going to have to also kill a couple of spread out cities from the Chiefess if we don't manage to get an alliance going with her. But I think it does seem like it should be possible to do so. I'm going to build another Hollow Theater, honestly. I would love to be positive. So we're looking at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So assuming I don't need population to operate the buildings in the center, and I don't know that that's true. Even assuming that, we are still out of stuff. Like we do need to build a hab block. We're out of things that we can operate.
Ain't no such thing as safe anymore.
Are machines alive? It began as whispers in the shortwaves and cubic faces in the static. Reports of supernatural activity flooded in from every part of the city, inciting panic and unrest. Investigations reveal a strange intelligence emerging from the city's devices. No one knows where or how it started, but it's clear that the change is permanent. Now the unrest centers on how to treat this artificial life. Is their future among us or above us? Or can we keep them as mere tools? Debate erupts into violence as opinion is divided. Well, so if we're thinking about this in terms of maintaining our alliances, right? Everybody's aware of ZEPHON. ZEPHON is going to be on everybody's mind as a thing that was recently going on. So we probably don't want to be like, yeah, we're friendly with them. Also, I think to roleplay our character a little bit, I think we would not allow any particular beliefs about whether or not machines are alive to guide our response to this, but rather, you know, what is going to be best for our organization in the short term. And I think that's going to be I mean, we're definitely like basically a corporate board personified, which I think puts us in machines or servants. If the machines excel at work, then let them labor, and if they don't need to rest, then all the better for us. Your city's most brilliant minds study these new life forms to determine whether they're a threat. When they discover the machine's only desire is to fulfill their function, a new working class is born. This is obviously like, philosophically, this is not where I would land on this question. A radical shift occurs where machines dominate the labor pool while humans manage them. The new balance suits both sides. For now. You wonder about the clear divide established between humans and machines. How long can this arrangement last? And are the machines done evolving? It's sort of weird to try to jam like these larger scale, and when I say larger scale, I do mean time scale specifically, sci-fi concepts into this game that because it's so focused on the specifics of the war, of just like being a big war. It feels quite tight in time otherwise. You know what I mean?
That's in reach.
It's like, is this a thing that's taking place over decades, or is this a thing that's taking place over a couple of weeks?
I could go for a walk.
Right? It feels like just like a military offensive most of the time. All right. That's annoying. I feel annoyed by my decision making there. How dare I do this to us? Let's get another exterminator out, I suppose, and also you could use a hab block, and then we really need to build power. But we can afford to bleed electricity for a little while longer here.
Ain't no such thing as safe anymore.
All right, I might take a turn off of moving these guys forward, or like just move them out of the way mostly,
Knew I should have stayed home today.
because we do need to do some more healing.
I could go for a walk. Counting down to the kill.
May as well just cap your HP back off.
Knew I should have stayed home today.
I'm coming. I'm actually going to participate. It's happening, I swear. Okay, the Anchorite also is on tanks now. Got ourselves the ability to make a sky fortress. You know what? I'm going to pick up perpendicular trancing as well. Just give us some more housing in the buildings we already have. Large mechanical fortification engineered to manipulate gravity and act multiple times. Yo. Maybe we do that instead, because that seems rad. And we're about to have one of those critters, so I would love to see it at its most terrifying. Alright, you guys hold for a turn, just heal up.
Keeps us alive.
Ready for the human race. I think I can do that.
So do you have... Okay, you just have 9 subjugators. These are not very good defensive weapons. Or I guess they're okay defensive weapons. They're not very good offensive weapons, I guess is my actual concern.
Closing the gap.
Like, they'll do a fine job of reducing the damage I'm dealing, but they're not going to kill me very quickly. And they only have 2 range, which is nice. It's a bad time for the Abcon to respawn. Okay, so if I ghost walk you, I still can't get adjacent. Alright. This is going to be a little ugly.
That's in reach. I think I
You're
can
going to have to tank that. And that's going to fuck up your accuracy.
die now.
I'm not dying today. It's better than just sitting here.
Alright, these guys are healthy enough.
Knew I
Let's
should have stayed home today.
Counting down to the kill.
let's keep moving
Closing
here.
the gap.
Yeah, I think the river is kind of fucking up our approach, unfortunately.
That is an optimal destination.
Ooh, look at this thing. That's pretty neat. So you have a graviton projector that sure doesn't deal a whole lot of damage, but it does do bonus damage against large units, and it ignores cover, which is cool. And then targeting relay gives bonus accuracy to all adjacent units. The graviton jammer can blow up enemy accuracy. And on top of that, we're about to pick up the ability to deploy a Tessera core. So yeah, this thing's not much of a fighter, but it's just a damage booster and reducer. So after building another one of these, we're going to be 1.5 and 0.7. Like, we can definitely afford to build another exterminator. I'm kind of trying to keep track of our upkeeps, but I think we're mostly in pretty good shape, aside from the obvious, which is that we need to build a lot more power. This is great news. Look at all these blue forces rolling in that direction. What's up,
Now
Chiefess?
gimme.
No.
What you got?
I'd ally with you. Apparently we don't do that. I'm not allowed to. Maybe you can only ally with one other force. Let's go ahead and cauterize.
I can still fight.
Yeah, got it. Get up.
And here we go.
I'm here.
The time has come to fuck them up.
I hope this hurts a lot.
I could go for a walk.
Okay, next turn she'll be able to get into melee. You guys move up this way. You guys move up this way.
You are sure to stay home.
Yeah, there are a lot of like the pair of rivers creates a really frustrating move-in situation. Okay, so it is time to build power plant for sure. Stupid Obcon. Alright, unfortunately our ally is starting to lose the battle. But it's fine. We're gonna seal this up for him. Converts algae into dimensional echoes, because that's what you would do with algae. I think I'm gonna skip comprehensive connection and just grab perpendicular trancing, honestly. Alright. It would be cool if you would go the hell away. You're definitely coming this way. So this thing is at height 3. The water next to it is at height 1. But I could move across the water here. And how does this work? This has a range of 1. They're mechanical hover infantry.
You said something. I think I can do that.
Okay.
This is what I was made for.
So with them being hover infantry, I'm trying to make sure that we have space for everybody.
I do my best.
We can ghost walk up to here, do a bunch of damage to the city.
Now's the time to make my mark.
This isn't the world I knew.
We should be able to run. I mean, we should still be able to shoot it from here, right? I would think. Let's hope so. You are kind of injured.
All what's left of me is. I think I can do that.
Alright, you guys can step to here, and then
That's in reach.
we can open up from there as well.
For the human race. This is what I was made for.
Oh yeah, I gotta remember. Right, I gotta remember that some of my units fight just fine from 2 tiles.
Open fire! Fine.
I am creating extra difficulties for myself, treating everything like a melee unit.
We can't take much more of this.
You have a poet's soul.
All right. Kipling praised war. Lost his something. Why are you still? Okay. And you're mad that I'm again mad about the wrong things. It would seem to me. But what do I know?
Tactical intelligence is at your disposal.
Okay. Do you think y'all are gonna fall
We'll
back?
make it through. We have to.
And so maybe like can I? Okay, I can't deploy them up the hill. So maybe then the thing to do is to move to here, back y'all up a
You should have
space,
stayed home today.
deploy the combat drones to there, and then, you know, open fire. So these guys just have the militant assault rifle. Okay, they're just militants. That's pretty cool to be able to just summon an extra unit like that.
This is what I was made for.
Cutting constraints.
It is taking some effort to get through this city.
I'm here.
I'll give them that.
All what's left of me is.
This one is built a little tougher than the last couple that we knocked over.
Don't make me wait, please.
But if they can't turn that, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. If they can't turn that military force around and come at us because, you know, Pink is holding their attention, then it is going to fall. It's just a matter of time, and not even that much time.
Oscillating.
Uh-oh, you guys haven't attacked yet this turn. Okay.
Don't make me wait, please. This is what I was made for.
It does feel like we are getting even worse damage output against this thing than we were against some of the previous cities. Oh, it has the fog on it, for one thing. Which is giving cover reduction against ranged units, ranged weapons, even to like the buildings. That one doesn't specify units that are non-large. All right, the Abcon is coming through for us. That's nice. Nothing fancy to do here. Just smash, smash, smash. Okay. Y'all do your best to heal up. A lot of people just don't move anywhere.
Don't make me wait, please.
Blending in.
Oscillating.
Pretty soon this thing will be in a position to actually matter. And what was I going to do here? I was probably just going to build more research labs, right? I don't know that I particularly... I mean, we can grab more tiles. Yeah, let's build a research lab first. It's just a whole bunch of additional science income. They're actually attacking me. This is what I think of that. Perhaps ill-considered, friend. Okay, so I can buff allies. Just allies, just adjacent allied units. Oh, this is a passive too. It's not even a thing that... Okay, so if I just roll up here, we're doing the job. And I guess I can graviton jam your not very impressive damage.
Now's the time to make my mark.
Ready for the human race. You're going to die now.
Tick, tick, tick.
Hurts a lot.
Alright. There's like 1 or 2 turns left on that thing. I'm feeling like we're in a pretty good spot here.
Don't make me wait.
It's not even really challenging our health levels.
Don't make me wait, please.
I believe those drones are about to stop existing, which is a little bit of a bummer. Okay, one more thing. Do we want to pick up Criteria Annihilators? Mechanical hover infantry that are more destructive after killing an enemy. They have 3 movement. They cost antimatter, and they have an antimatter upkeep. Transuranium stabilizers produce more transuranium. I don't know. I might just take perimeter extension, or you know what? Let's go back and grab quantum manipulator, and then we'll grab something else. Because if our advanced units are going to start requiring that resource, we should probably have the ability to make it at least a little bit. All right, great work. Thank you for defending my city. And now we have even more violence at our disposal. Also, this shit's happening.
Gravitational stress.
So the good news is I'm well positioned to attack such a thing. How much health does the city have left? 18?
Ready for the human race. I hope this hurts.
So can we knock it out with just these units down here? The units that'll have a hard time attacking the Dreamwalker anyway.
Made for.
You probably can't attack the Dreamwalker. Oh no, you can, remarkably. I thought because it's flying. Well, maybe it's not flying. Maybe it's just a hover. Yeah, okay, it's just hovering. Yeah, I gotta knock the city over. Remarkably, the Anchorite disliked that.
Range loops present. Risk of collapse.
Okay. Oh, spawning the Tessera core requires one of the advanced resources. All right, a thing to be more aware of. I guess let's
That is an optimal destination.
roll you around to here. We'll set this thing on fire.
Strange loops present. Risk of collapse.
And then I guess we can't really move very far. Obviously, I don't want to lose my Hashmalim host.
Shortest dimensional route plotted.
And we'll
That's in reach.
start marching this way. I mean, I would love to steal this phase generator.
Closing the gap.
Ah, damn it.
Ready for the human race.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. So a couple of Dreamwalkers. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it is going to slow things down a little bit, huh? What is their primary weapons? They have the Jagged Cradle, which deals a crazy amount of damage in melee. And then Mind Break, which is 2 range, and okay.
You said something.
I mean, they're scary. They're legitimately scary units.
I think I can do that.
Oh, there's another one. Jeez.
Knew I should have stayed home today.
Okay, well, there's only so much we can
That's
do.
in reach.
That is an optimal destination.
Obviously, we're bringing reinforcements. You can scoop this tile up, I guess. Probably make me another exterminator. All right, they're getting a little bit more technologically advanced in their fight back. They're trying. I don't appreciate it personally. So we're going to need to build a building that can actually get us the ability to deploy some of these advanced abilities. We're going to have to start picking up these advanced resources. But at this point, like, there's not that much left. If the game is knock out these 2 other players, I mean, their cities are big and probably fairly productive. I don't know. I'm feeling like we're on a little bit of a roll here. I will say I don't necessarily feel like our ally is operating in top form. Maktaba's large, but it doesn't, you know, he only has the 1 city. Okay, whatever. So I'm not going to... We can only critique his play so much. I also don't really know how to play the game still. I think that's what we're going to call it for today. We managed to knock out quite a few cities and an entire player this episode, and we're working hard on the next one. Come back next time to see if we can survive this horrifying wave of dream-devouring horrors, and we'll see you then.